What to do? Back up, back up. All right, what is up, YouTube? We are out here, we're filming videos again. We're in Fort Meade, Maryland, beautiful Fort Meade, Maryland. It's like 40 degrees out here, and we are making a YouTube video today. It's been a while since you guys have seen me. I haven't ran consistently in 2 weeks. I was supposed to start running last week, but I got really sick. A lot of people have been asking me what is up next for my racing schedule. For those of you who don't know, I have a wife who also runs as well and is running competitively. She was kind enough to kind of go along with my whole OTQ or bust for a year, and now it's time to get back to some of her races and her specialty stuff. So that means we are going back to the track. I love track, and so if I'm gonna come back to it, I wanna make sure that I do it right. Right now I'm not fit enough, I'm not fast enough, my legs aren't strong enough to actually be able to run fast in track. That's what we're doing. Day one, getting ready for track. We're gonna be changing up my training a little bit. A year and a half of just marathoning kind of slows you down a little bit. So this video is gonna be about how to transition into track season, get ready for some track races. First thing you need to know when transitioning into track season is to take a break. I was supposed to take a week off of running and then run every other day last week. I got super duper sick last week, and so ended up taking that week off as well. So here we are. So step one already complete. Taking a break allows your body to rest and recover, which I guess I needed since I've gotten sick like 2 times in the past month. It kind of helps turn your season plateaus into peaks again and training cycles, and it's a good thing to take a break. You got to figure out what works best for you. In high school, I'd take a week off. At BYU, I would take 3 days off and then run 4 miles every day after that and take a super down week. And this go around, I took 2 weeks off. So breaks aren't fun, but they are important. We're gonna run 60 minutes today, running with my wife. We'll check in halfway. All right, guys, as promised, we are halfway into this run. Let me give you guys some stats. 3 miles, 750 pace. Feeling terrible. Feeling like dog water, to be honest with you guys, but it's all right, it happens. They say when you take a break, every 3 days, you lose 10% of your fitness. I don't know how true that is, but I think the 2-week break combined with the sickness made me lose like years of fitness. I feel like a smoker. I have the lungs of a smoker. And then I went and ran a mile. Like, my chest just hurts. I haven't felt this way since like middle school. This is gonna be a long road, long comeback road to fitness, but you know, it's gonna be all right because breaks are important. You know, my body clearly needed it. My immune system was in the gutter after this past year, I guess. So it's all right. Happy to be running, happy to be out here.
Adam's yap session.
Only I'm just stalling so I don't have to run. Just started. Okay guys, so I don't even know if you can hear me because the Stairmaster is really loud, but I'm not up to full mileage yet, obviously, because I'm just getting back. I still like to double and try and exercise twice a day still. I think a slept-on cross-training method is the Stairmaster. Now, obviously, if you're injured or you're hurt and you have to put like 0 weight on whatever injury you got, like bike or elliptical is going to be a little bit better, but I just like this because it's easy to get my heart rate up. It's kind of like running, you know, like you do the same movement, so it's pretty specific. And I like to do this before my weights and stuff because it gets my quads and my butt and even my calves like warmed up and like tired, you know. I also like to do this because in the winter in Utah, the trails and the mountains are a little not as accessible, so I think that this kind of helps get that same stimulus to an extent, obviously, of, you know, going up mountains. Just a fun little thing. I'll do this for about 20-30 minutes and then I'll lift, and I kind of count this as a double. So all right, ladies and gentlemen, here we are in the gym. One of the biggest things I'm changing going into 2024 is lifting more consistently and, you know, with more of a purpose. Before I was kind of just, I'd come here not very often. Honestly, like 8 times a month, which is not a lot. Okay, actually that's a lot. That's a lot.
That is not.
Okay, that's cap. That's cap. Okay, like 3 times a month I'd come to the gym.
Still not sure.
Okay, you know what? I would come to the gym not very consistently. I would try my best. I would do core at home, but you know, coming to the gym is a hard.
I don't know about the core.
Okay, you know what? Okay, listen. As my loving wife has said, I just need to be better with weights and I need to be better with core. I think it's really important when you're going into track to do those things because again, I've said it in videos before and I'll say it again. You want to be an endurance athlete and not just a distance runner. So you just want to be all around strong and an all around fitness machine. You don't want to just like only be good at distance running because that leaves you exposed. If you want range in track, if you want to be able to run the mile, the 800, the 2 mile, the 15, the 10K, you gotta have strong legs and strength training gives you that range that you need. So as long as you're just getting in the gym, doing as best you can, you also kind of want to make sure that it fits with your program that your coach has. You want running and weightlifting to complement each other, not go against each other, right? So some people like to lift on harder days. Some people like to lift on the easier days. That's kind of just up to you. Personally, I lift on my harder days. So this isn't my normal gym. I don't know if you noticed, I'm still in Maryland. So that being said, we don't have a lot to work with here in terms of weights. We got some cable stuff. Show them the free weights. Those are what we have in terms of like dumbbells and stuff. We're gonna make it work. We're gonna lift. This is gonna be my like best Sam Sulek impression. If you don't know who Sam Sulek is, look him up. I'll put him up on the thing, but. The hardest part about winter break, and honestly the hardest part about transitioning from cross country to track and just the time of year it is the break that you have in between. There's the holidays and all that kind of stuff, but you know, it's hard traveling, getting out of your routine. And in all my years doing that, I would say that it's just a discipline thing. In the wintertime, you're trying to make travel squads for indoor, you're trying to get some PBs. Like indoor is much more of a bigger deal in college than it is in high school. So yeah, you kind of gotta endure all the annoyed comments from your family members and like, oh, we gotta go do this. And you're like, no, I gotta get my run in. All right, well anyways guys, no squat bar today. So we're doing whatever this is. It doesn't look very impressive. Biggest thing is over winter break in general is to try and keep the same routine as best as you can. I know you're traveling, you're not in the same gym that you're normally in, you're not eating, you're not sleeping as much as you normally do. And my whole collegiate career, the only time I've ever gotten hurt is during an indoor season. And I just think it's because I haven't really done that good of a job in the past, making sure that I'm staying on that routine. During the winter breaks and stuff like that, you know, I'm always thinking about, you know, my teammates and if they're having better workouts than I am, if they're having better long runs than I am. Coming from a guy who gets very anxious about that kind of stuff, as long as you're trying your best, that's all you can do. And even with workouts, you're not gonna hit workouts as fast as you normally would. The mental bennies that you get, the mental benefits that you get from even attempting to do the workout like that by yourself, I think go a long way. So, oh yeah, this is gonna look great on the YouTube channel. I don't even have that much to talk about, you know? This is just what I do. But anyways, monster walks for the hips. I'll lower. I think I should have started the whole video off with this, but I think it's to have a plan. I think it's breaks are important. Lifting is important. You know, all that stuff's important, but what's most important is that all that stuff is part of a bigger plan and like a means to an end. I think it really helps motivate you, helps you stay motivated during the winter breaks and during the times when you don't feel like running that much. So anyways, last thing for me to do is jump rope, which I don't really kind of want to film myself doing that. Yeah, so I'm gonna do some jump ropes and then I'm gonna do some core. I'm gonna release to you guys the best kept secret in BYU history. This is the ab workout that Connor Mance does, that the whole team does, and it's a doozy. This is kind of my standard of what I do, but anyways. All right guys, like I said, I don't know if I'm filming anymore today, so I'm gonna say goodbye to y'all. We're getting ready for track season. We're going into 2024. We're gonna run some fast times. We're gonna get some PBs. We're gonna start lifting every day. We're gonna start doing what we need to do. So, thank you guys for watching.